Hello. I've got my big green hat soaked in insect repellent. I have my trusty walking stick in case I'm waylaid by highwaymen. And I am here on the rail trail during the middle of the week. And I'm not working presently because a very well-meaning surgeon had to skin me half alive and take out a perforated appendix. And I would just like to talk about what people know and what people don't know for a minute. Because I was trying to explain things to my kids, and I met a lot of medical professionals and a lot of psychological professionals over the past 72 hours trying to explain myself. When you're in a hospital bed, you have a lot of time to think. So under those lucid moments, I took some notes. So, as a person, we're all people. I hope we are. If you're not a person, please message me and identify yourself. That would be interesting. We don't know a lot of things. And these are things that I'm going to be trying to explore. For example, trivially, yawning. Not really well understood why we yawn, or why it's so contagious, to the point where we can see someone yawn on a television program, and it makes us want to yawn. That's just strange. Then there's laughing. Don't really know what laughter is. Humor has been semi-accurately described as the realization of a sudden dissonance between two states. Like, I'll tell you a joke. There's a man and his dog, and they're in a wagon. And the horse drawing the wagon breaks wind. And so the man in the wagon whips the horse and says, "Oh, what'd you do that for?" And the horse says, "Because I had to." And then he goes, "God, I didn't know horses could talk." And the dog says, "Neither did I." So the sudden realization that dogs can talk is a fair amount of distance from our own experience of reality. And in theory, therefore, that's what makes it funny. Still not adequate for me. Laughter. Mysterious, wonderful stuff. Followed by laughter is sleep. We know we need sleep. We know a lot of animals do sleep. We know what happens when we don't get enough. But we don't know really what it is. Lastly, there is memory. Memory, in this definition, is you eat a piece of chocolate cake at a birthday party. The details of that birthday party, the senses, all the senses, the smells, the taste, the people there, your impressions of the people there, what they said, how they said it, is somehow physically stored in your brain and is able to be played back. We don't understand how that works. Hardly at all. So, as a person with depression, when I'm sitting down with a psychologist or a psychiatrist, since they don't know a goddamn thing about the black box sitting between my shoulders that we call my mind, they are forced to just ask me things and make the assumption or interpret what I tell them is true or not true. Lance, do you hear voices? Lance, do you want to hurt yourself or others? And you answer them. And then they take that information and a lot of education about stuff we don't know about, only theories, and that's what they base their diagnosis on. And it struck me how different that was than my appendix. My appendix hurt. You could put machines on me that would show my response to pain. Where even if I didn't talk and no one asked me, they could go, this dude is pretty jacked up. And they could take a CAT scan and physically go, there's the source of the infection and the pain. Then they had instruments where they could go in and take out the bad bits and treat me for the systemic infection that I had. How incredibly different that is than the other actual disease I know from, which is depression. Imagine, just imagine, gentle viewers, if I could go into a hospital and say, I have depression, and they could put me in a machine. They would say, why, yes, you do have depression, and this is the flavor of depression. And they could go into my mind, physically or chemically, and fix it, and take it out. Oh my goodness. What would that mean for humanity? Well, let me tell you what it would mean for humanity. Total ruin and the death of self-personality and individualism. It is a blessing that mankind can't mess with memories and brains in general. Oh, we can dope it up, we can anesthetize things, we can stabilize moods and adjust minor levels of minor chemicals which have some sort of effect. But we don't understand fundamental mechanics. We can't go into that memory of that birthday party and change anything, or remove it entirely, or insert a whole other birthday party. Thank God. Imagine what would happen if we could. Imagine what bad governments would do. Any governments would do. If they could do that. Governments have been trying to brainwash people forever. Change people's minds. Hearts and Minds campaigns during warfare. The white man's burden, trying to bring in civilization, change the paradigm of whole cultures. Well, imagine if they could actually physically do it. Think of the strange and beautiful geniuses they would extinguish. So, I'll keep taking my mood stabilizers, and I'm thankful that they can't put a finger on it. Because if they could put a finger on memory, then they could take a scalpel to your soul and a needle and thread, and they can take out and put in whatever they think is appropriate. That's some kind of Armageddon. So, I'm walking and thinking in a bittersweet way, grateful. Whew, that's not much of a story for today. I'll end it with something that I remembered. Me and that fellow from Arkansas that I worked with were in the basement once, and we were knee-deep in sewage, and the tenant came down, and we're there with a sewer machine, and we're cleaning stuff up, and they said, gosh, is that all sewage? And so the guy I was working with dunked this finger down into the sewage and then flipped it around a little bit. but then put this finger in his mouth in a subtle act of sleight of hand. I went, yeah, that's mostly sewage. Homeowner, the tenant, went upstairs and didn't ask a lot of questions after that. Thank you for joining me and listening. It's very therapeutic and I'm very grateful. And I'll be putting up more videos that are hopefully interesting to listen to. And if you like, please like and subscribe. And if you have input, shoot me a message, comment. If you have ideas for other things we can talk about, we'd be more than happy to entertain them. So, have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.